Hello, my name is Kevin, and I'm gonna talk about the different elements that I think that were really important to me in this semester in the academic writing one class. So the first one that I think is the most important to me is distinguish the different audiences. Um, One of my favorite assignments was the plagiarism one because it helped me to realize how many audiences they are and how different we need to write to each one of them. I remember the assignment started with writing an email to the professor in which we got caught plagiarizing in. The second one was a journal to ourselves, and in the first case you had to have a formal writing, and the second one you can be more casual about it. I think that was really important because I was able to switch it up to real life to my classes, because I have classes that right now, because I'm a freshman, they don't really care. They do care, but they don't. It's not the main focus. The writing is more about the topics. So maybe sometimes I can use a more casual um, writing, comparing it to, for example, academic writing one, which I had to have a formal writing. In that case, I started using Grammarly in order to help me writing, because sometimes there are because I use Microsoft Word, and even though some words that has an error are highlighted, sometimes you miss them, and even the computer misses them. So what I did was using Grammarly to see all the mistakes and to use more formal words. My second favorite element was plagiarism, because maybe I didn't know all the consequences about plagiarism, and I love to see all the consequences and learning, for example, that you can get, because I thought that you would only fail the class, but I ended up learning that you're gonna fail the class. If you have a scholarship, you're gonna get taken away the people gonna take away the scholarship, and in some cases, and I read that you can even go to jail depending on how bad is the plagiarism. That plagiarism assignment, I remember that it was really important to me because it helped us in a way to learn how to cite properly. I used to sometimes I did find kind of hard to do a perfect citation, but because of practicing, I've been practicing a lot. Because of that, I'm starting using in the MLA format, the website, who tells you step by step how to properly cite. And my third favorite element has to be peer reviewing. I think peer reviewing was really important to me because sometimes I tend to write and not focusing on the topic. Maybe I start typing things that are not as important as other things, and I think that peer reviewing helps you to see your paper from others people's perspective. And I think that really important because you as a human think that your paper is good because you think you are the best and everything. So when people tells you what you should change, you should start listening to them and change those things. I think it was also really important because the professor was the one that will take the the guidelines and give them to the students. So it was basically the professor peer reviewing your paper. So I think those are the three elements more important to me that I will be using for my next classes next semester.